In paintings and films and songs and scenes, poetry and history, they've uncovered the memories we didn't know we held on to and the dreams we didn't dare say out loud. And they remind us of the transcendent moments of truth and beauty and that they are not out of our reach. Sometimes they just require a voyage within ourselves, toward the people around us. Joe and I are so grateful to be here tonight with these extraordinary medal recipients. Each of you has helped us venture out to see our world with clarity, empathy, and courage. Thank you and congratulations. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the chair of the National Endowment for the Arts, Maria Rosaria Jackson. Chair Jackson, you've empowered so many people to go on creative journeys, and you've helped us weave the arts and humanities into every part of our lives. We are deeply grateful to have you as a champion of this community. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Waiting on my notes. I'm so pleased to join you this afternoon to celebrate the profound and deeply meaningful achievements of our recipients of the National Medal of Arts and the National Humanities Medal. It's been a true honor to serve in this role under President Biden, who understands the value of the arts as indispensable to telling American stories more fully with head, heart, and hand. I believe that without the arts, we're incapable of reaching our highest ideals and aspirations as a nation of opportunity and justice. The arts are core to the American ethos of freedom, self-expression, and our commitment to care for each other. The arts move us toward a more hopeful future. They nurture our communities, strengthen our democracy, and help us reach our full potential. Through the historic and unprecedented support of the Biden-Harris administration, the National Endowment for the Arts has increased access to the arts in communities across the country, leveraged the power of the arts to help heal, counter hate, and build mutual understanding, and advance the cultural vitality of our nation. At the heart of this work is a recognition of the critical importance of artists, culture bearers, and creatives in helping us all to live artful lives. We're privileged to come together today to honor many of these luminaries, our newest recipients of the National Medal of Arts. Medalists, without question, your dedicated work has left an indelible mark on the American landscape, enriching our nation's cultural fabric and helping support our most closely held ideals. It's through your music, your visual artwork, the stories and human emotion you've documented and composed, the characters you've brought to life in film and on stage, and through your generosity and commitment to the arts that you help us all ask hard questions, imagine new possibilities, and see one another's humanity. President Biden has often called artists truth tellers, bridge builders, and change seekers. And there's no doubt that the medalists honored today are indeed truth tellers, bridge builders, and change seekers, luminaries that we now need more than ever, and luminaries whose legacies of excellence endure for generations to come. Once again, congratulations. It's an honor to recognize you today.
got my right exact remarks. Hang on, let me make sure. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. And yat she shalilo yanishya bilagana nishlin anastasia tachini bashachi bilagana dashache do trabaha dashanale lo kantia de nasha do Washington Dishigan. My name is Shelley Lowe. I'm Navajo. I am originally from Ganado, Arizona, and I am chair of the National Endowment for Humanities. And I want to say welcome, and especially a warm welcome to all of our arts and humanities medalists. I want to first thank President Biden and Dr. Jill Biden for hosting this event, and I want to say Happy Arts and Humanities Month. This is an opportune time to be celebrating each and every one of you and all of your accomplishments. I want to acknowledge Chair Jackson, my colleague, who we've been working so hard to ensure that you have each had the opportunity to come here today and be honored. I want to thank the NEH Council, the NEH Council members who are here, members of the President's Committee on Arts and Humanities, and all the NEH and NEA staff who have joined us today. And again, congratulations to all of our medalists. One of our new medalists in the humanities is Joy Harjo of the Muskogee Creek Nation. And in her poem, Eagle Poem, Joy pictures a bird soaring through the sky, a symbol of the circle of motion our lives encompass. And the poem is a reminder to each and every one of us about the vastness of our individual experiences, how within this circle of motion that encompasses us, there is still so much more to hear, there is still so much more to see. And that's where poets and historians, philanthropists and filmmakers, songwriters and artists, that's where each and every one of you comes in. You each gives us and enjoys words, moments, steadily growing, and in languages that aren't always sound, but other circles of motion. We may often think that it's never been easier to despair, to bury our heads in the sand and not see the eagles circling in motion, their wings catching the light. But to despair is not our task in the humanities, and it is not our task in the arts. We are here to explore the past and to embark on a new future, to see the risks that lie ahead and to venture on anyway. Now more than ever, we need moments that allow us to provide the utmost care and kindness in all things, to show us the way, to lift us up, to boldly go where no man or woman has gone before. Or as President Bartlett put it, to never stop asking, what's next? We need the humanities and the arts. We need playwrights and scholars. We need you to remind us that the world is expansive and beautiful, to remind us that we're not alone, as long as there are stories to tell and songs to sing, as long as there are circles of motion moving us all forward. Congratulations. It is now my distinct honor to introduce a man who ensured that when I came into my position, there were others who looked like me, other Native voices, other Native individuals who were leading us and who were making the administration do what we needed to do, who really brought first. He gave us all a space, he gave us all a place, he gave us all the opportunity to have a voice. May I again introduce and bring forward President Joseph R. Biden.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the White House, and thank you for making me look good in front of the love of my life and the life of my love, my daughter, Ashley Biden. Welcome to the White House again, the newest recipients of the National Medal of Arts and Humanities, and truly inspiring individuals and truly extraordinary group. Jill and I just welcomed each of them and their families in the Oval Office, where they received their medals and official citations. And just like across the country in the Oval Office, you see deep impact of the arts, humanities on our national history. Across from the Resolute desk was a bust of Dr. King and Robert F. Kennedy. I can see them from where I sit. They're two of my political heroes, who often quoted the wisdom of poets and philosophers, artists, and advocates. Just last week, I delivered the eulogy for Ethel Kennedy, which was a great honor, and Robert Kennedy's widow. She was a hero in her own right who supported the arts and humanities in advancing the cause of human rights and social justice. While the service was a celebration of life at a Catholic church with plenty of prayer and reflection, it was a literal concert. Stevie Wonder, Sting, Kenny Chesney, St. Martin Choir, each performed. It was deeply moving. Different genres, and each voice echoed through the cathedral and reverberated in our hearts. That's the power of the arts and humanities in America. And today, Jill and I are truly proud to continue that legacy by awarding two of our nation's highest honors to 39 extraordinary Americans. Again, congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. And to your families as well. The National Medal of Arts to honor outstanding contributions to the excellence, growth, support, and availability of the arts in the United States, and the National Humanities Medal to honor those who work as dependent on the nation's understanding of humanities and broaden our citizens' engagement with history, literature, philosophy, and so many other subjects. Now, I could spend all day talking about each one of you, and if there weren't so many, I would. But just let me say this. You have broken barriers. You blaze new trails. You redefined culture. You're the truth tellers, the bridge builders, the change seekers, and above all, you're the masters of your craft who have made us a better America for all you've done, and it's a better America. That's what you've done. I mean it. Bringing all of our rich and diverse cultures to the masses, showing us the beauty of this land and the people that inhabit this land, bringing new characters to life to influence who we all can be. You also help us find meaning and purpose in the ordinary as well as the extraordinary, providing hope, wisdom, and laughter when we need it and we need a way forward, and transporting us through the past and the future to help us make sense of the present, because that's what it does, make sense of the present. With absolute courage, you combat racial stereotypes, confront ghosts of history, and speak truth to power. As Joe Biden's husband, I know the power of women in this room. I know you think I'm kidding, I'm not. All the women in my family are smarter than all the men. That's not a joke. You think I'm joking, I'm not. I know you don't think I'm joking. I know the power of women in this room to get things done and uplift the next generation of pioneers, proving a woman can do anything a man can do and then some. And that includes being President of the United States of America. Just saying. You know, the artist's gift is a sixth sense to imagine something no one else can carve, paint, write, sing, dance, or film until they set their vision free. You know our vision of our nation's North Star, the idea that we're all created equal and deserve to be treated equally throughout our lives. We're the most unique nation in the world. We're the only nation founded on an idea, not a joke, an idea. All others are geography and other ethnicities. But we we've never walked away from the idea that all of us are created equal and deserve to be treated that way throughout our lives. While we've never fully lived up to this idea, we've never walked away from it either. Away from it either because of you. I mean this sincerely, because of you, the people in this room, all of you who we honor in person today, and those whose spirits are with us. Folks, let's take a moment to recognize those honorees who are no longer with us. Anthony Bourdain, Selena, Ruth Eswar. You know, they were larger than life. Remember every song, every sculpture, every meal, every moment they shared with us. We miss them dearly. Let me close with this. I have a tendency to go on too long here because you're an incredible group. Oh, you really are. You're an incredible group. It's clear Jill and I, Kamala and Doug, our entire administration believe in the power of the arts and humanities. It matters. It matters now more than ever. This is a very consequential time for the arts and humanities in America. Extreme forces are banning books, trying to erase history, spreading misinformation. But because of you, I mean this, because of you, we keep our books open. You make history. We combat lies with truth. This administration supports the arts and humanities as essential pieces of American might and dynamism, whether it's helping local venues and theaters get through the pandemic, or opening the White House for a range of groundbreaking concerts and exhibits. For example, we surprised Elton John with the National Humanities Medal during the concert on the South Lawn. The first ever Juneteenth conference in the White House, we heard the great Jennifer Hudson sing from her soul about the glory that will come. And one of the things we're most proud of is that Jill installed a new exhibition in the East Wing featuring artwork from children of military families. You know, through the eyes of a child, we see the power of the arts and humanities. Through the eyes of a child, to inspire and imagine a future worthy of our dreams. In fact, 85 years ago, a 10-year-old boy was listening to the radio. He heard the voice of Marian Anderson standing in the light of the Lincoln Memorial, from the shadow of Jim Crow, and singing, "My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty." Look, folks. Showing her pride in America and calling for national unity, her performance is described as a concert that sparked the civil rights movement. Nearly 25 years later, that 10-year-old boy stood on those same steps. His name was Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., and he declared a dream during the March on Washington. He asked Marian Anderson to perform once again, and she did. She sang, "He's got the whole world in his hands." My fellow Americans, today we honor that legacy, and we remember the power in all your hands. And I mean it sincerely, your hands. Look, I'd like to ask the following medalists to stand if you're able to be recognized. Let's recognize the class of 2022 National Medal of Arts recipients, the class of 2022. Thank you. And folks, the class of 2022 medal recipients are here, and you just heard it. But the class of 2023, please, of the arts, stand. folks, you know, you're an incredible group of people. And there's one other thing I want to say to you all, is that, you know, the class of 2022 National Medal recipients are Humanities, the class of 2023 National Medal of Arts recipients. I'd like to see you guys stand as well. Did I ever have you stand? 2023, come on. National Humanitarians, look, you guys are something else. Class of 2023 Humanities Medal recipients. Something else. Well, I tell you what, congratulations to you all. Look, you know, there's a hymn based on the 22nd Psalm of my church. It may raise you up on eagle's wings and bear you on the breath of dawn. And let the light to shine upon you. Until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. We need you. We need you badly now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making us better. I love you. Please enjoy the reception. God bless you all.
Please remain in your seats as the President, the First Lady, and recipients depart.